everybody, Expecto Patronum. Thank you for tuning into my fourth video. My last video was so brief and so short, and I really haven't had much time to upload anything lately, and I am sorry for that. I will be sorry a long time. Today I wanted to talk about self-advocacy. You know, my bed is loud. I am in a leadership club at school, and we've really been talking about self-advocacy, and I just got home, and that's why my hair is wet, because I just took a shower, because when you take a shower, your hair gets wet. Wet hair. You know, I think self-advocacy is very important. You know, we need to... Self-advocacy is when, obviously, you advocate for yourself. When you stick up for yourself, when you stand up for yourself, for others, when you know your rights, you know your legal rights, whatever those are, I don't know, standing up for yourself and knowing your rights. That's right. I recently spoke at, I keep putting my neck up because I really don't feel like my camera is framing me right. I really feel like I'm like way over here, and I'm probably not. Recently, I think it was a few days ago, I did some public speaking. Yeah, that's crazy. I know, public speaking for an ASBE. Well, before I go into it, I should say I do have a little bit of little bit of experience with public speaking. And when I say a wee little bit, is because only like once or twice, I can't remember. You know, I do go to school on the Moreno campus, so I am, you know, highly involved in the Dan Moreno Foundation. They're awesome. And, you know, I had this opportunity like a year or two ago to speak and talk about the school the first year when I went there, and it was in front of tons of people. Well, for me it seemed like it was a lot of people. I think it was like 50 maybe. That's really not a lot when I think about it, but they were all staring at me, and I'm just like, CEO, the foundation was there, Dan Moreno was there. He's really nice, he's really tall. There's a lot of people there. And I was obviously so nervous, and my pulse was going high, and it was scary. But just doing that was 2 years ago. So now, back to what I was saying. I spoke at a summit, a teens transition summit. Teens transition, sorry. Yeah, it's it was a thing about teenagers with autism or other related disabilities trying to figure out what they want to do after they graduate high school. The foundation, well, we were there because, you know, we're a campus. We're a post-secondary college, pretty much. I think that's what we'd be considered. I say we like I work there. I don't work there. I go there. But I do feel like I'm part of it. And when I say it, I just feel like it's like a second home. No, literally, though. It's changed my life in so many ways. And so I was there to hopefully inspire people like me, who are obviously younger, teenagers. You know, I want them to, you know, have life-changing experiences. And if that means choosing the Moreno campus, then awesome sauce, because we're cool. So it was me, one of my good friends who works at the campus, and 3 other people. So five of us were up at a panel, and I love how I'm just dragging this out. I can't just say what happened. I'm so detail oriented. Wand, Harry Potter. 12 inches, unicorn hair. Is that what I suspect? I get distracted easily. Did you notice? You got dirt on your nose. Did you know? No, and like, most of the questions were from the teenagers themselves. Because, they're seeing teenagers, I don't know how old they are, like, how old are you when you finish high school, like 18? They're 18-year-olds, and they have disabilities, like autism and such things, and they're sitting there, and they're looking up to us. That's how I felt, of like, oh, wait, these people are like 24, 25, they're successful, well, how did they do it? What can we ask them? What tips can we get to, follow in their footsteps, I guess, be successful. Let me just throw this out there. And this is like the whole reason of this video. Just because you have a disability, and I have one too, just because you have a disability does not mean you cannot do whatever you dream of. And I'm not trying to be all like cliche and cheesy, but seriously, people with disabilities can do anything that anyone else, neurotypical or without disability, can do. It may be slower and it may be in a different way, but we can do just as much. Well, whatever we're passionate about, trust me, we'll get there. And if you are watching this and you have a disability and you think that it's going to stop you, don't you dare let it stop you. Because I used to think that it was going to stop me, and it hasn't. And now I'm doing public speaking, and I feel like I'm inspiring teenagers who are at a point in their life where, this future's scary. What do I do when I'm out of high school? What do I do now? Your future is really up to you, and it doesn't matter if you have Tourette's, if you have OCD, ADD, Asperger's, autism, Tourette's, cerebral palsy, seizures, anything. The only that will not get in your way, of achieving what you want, is yourself letting it stop you. If you just sit there and believe, I can't do anything. Well, I have a disability, so there's no way I could do that. And if you sit there and if you believe that, and you become I was going to say clam, but like you become isolated and believe those lies, hey, I know it's scary. I know the future is terrifying. I still don't know everything I'm doing. Sometimes I'll sit in my room and I'll think, what am I doing with my life? But I know what I'm doing with my life. And when I'm in, when I'm depressed and down about it, I think, oh, there's no way I'm going to be able to do it. But then I just get back on track, I guess, and realize that I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. One question that someone asked that stood out, he was a high schooler, he was a boy, he said, how has having a disability affected your social life? And that's a great question, and I told him that. And I said it's affected it a lot, obviously, in negative ways it did. And I told him how you have to put yourself out there. I looked him in the eyes and I said, well, eye contact is a struggle, But I said to him, I'm like, you literally have to put yourself out there and get out of your comfort zone. And I know I said this before, I hate doing that. But because if you don't put yourself out there, you don't know what you are capable of. You don't know what you're capable of. I also said to him, join groups. People with similar interests or people with similar disabilities, that way they understand you. I thought I had to sneeze. I just want, people to know that you could be successful. And success isn't measured by what your career is. I don't care. You don't need to be a doctor. You don't need to be a lawyer or a director or a filmmaker. Those are great things, but those are not always, those aren't the best things. I want to be a secretary. That is my dream job. And that's why I'm studying computers at the Marina campus. I'm in MOS, Microsoft Office Specialist. It's going great so far. I love it. I have like the best teacher ever. Having a good teacher helps. You wonder why I don't know math? I'll go back to middle school, point out that teacher, and you'll know why. Sorry, Miss Heffernan. But yeah, so moral of the story, moral of this whole video, moral of the channel, is believe that you could do what you put your mind to, And I don't care how cliche it sounds, it is true. Because if I sit here and I say, I can't do that. Oh, I have Asperger's. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that. Well, then you know what? That's what's going to happen. I'm not going to be able to do it. Because I'm going to believe it. And I'm going to feed into the lies and all the negativity. And I'm not going to achieve anything. But if I believe in myself, and I say, you know what? I have autism spectrum disorder. I may look at things differently, and I may hear things and see things differently. And it may take me a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm 24, and I'm a little bit behind. But I could do what I want to do in my life. And I can be successful. See the difference? Negative thinking, positive thinking. Hey, common sense, really. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like, a thumbs up. Did you know with this thumb, it can stand straight, but this one can't. I was born that way, just can't stand straight. Please subscribe to my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm still new. Oh my gosh. Please share this video if you liked it. Come back next week or a week or two and I will have another video up, I promise. I've been very busy, and that's no excuse because a lot of YouTubers have lives and we shouldn't use that as an excuse. Alright. Bye guys. Oblivion.